In today's modern age, with the advancements of technology, the U.S. as well as many other nations, of course, began to use a lot of electricity to power stuff like homes, factories, cars, etc. To to power these things, it has led to the consumption of massive amounts of non-renewable energy such as oil, coal, and natural gas. This has led to the depletion of fossil fuels. According to Sinhat Sard, a writer of Business Standard, at the production we're going at right now, oil should be fully depleted in 53 years, coal in 54 years, and coal in 110 years, and natural gas in 55 years. To combat this, the U.S. federal government has begun to implement more non-renewable energy resources. One of the fastest growing non-renewable energy in the past decade or two has been wind energy, according to the Wind Foundation Energy. The advantages of wind energy that has made it such a grow so fast over the years include the decrease in cost over the years, the involvement of government programs and private companies to implement more wind energy, and the development of AWE systems or airborne wind energy systems. Today I'll be talking to you about these advantages and how they've led to wind energy rapidly growing compared to other non-renewable energy. So the first reason that wind energy has grown over the years is due to the decrease in cost over the years. According to Gene Tillman, a bioengineer, wind energy from 2009 to 2011 has decreased by about 43% in cost. This decrease in cost is due largely to the better technology over the years. Scientists have begun to realize that larger diameters of the rotors lead to more efficient turbines, and so we've seen larger diameters in the wind turbines over the years, and we've seen better, more efficient technology, more efficient wind turbines, and wind turbines with higher max capacity. Apart from the better technology, something that has also led to the decrease in cost is the government subsidies over that was placed around 1990s. It began around the 1990s and has continued to this very day. Government has been putting many subsidies on wind energy in a hope to decrease the cost until it can stand by itself, and this has led obviously to the decrease in cost over the years. Apart from decrease in cost, the involvement of government programs and private companies has also led to wind energy growing rapidly. And as of 2013, the U.S. federal government expanded the federal tax on wind energy, and this led to more wind farms being placed all over the U.S. As of 2013 alone, when that expansion occurred, 90 more wind projects all around the U.S. were formed, especially in states like Texas and California, which are very ideal for wind energy because they have high wind speeds. Apart from government programs, government subsidies, and the expansion of the tax credit, we've seen private companies also get involved in increasing more wind energy over the years, such as a company like BP, which is one of the biggest oil and gas energy company. But over the years, we've seen them implement more wind energy because they're knowledgeable about how oil is slowly, gradually decreasing, and how coal and all other fossil fuels are slowly depleting, and so they've implemented more wind energy. Now currently they have 14 wind farms in 14 different states in the U.S., and overall, their wind farms have generated a gross capacity of about 2,300 megawatts. Apart from the decrease in cost and the government and private ownership implementation of wind energy in many different areas, the wind energy has been unable to fully overpass fossil fuel as the primary electricity source in the U.S. because of its inability um, to be effective in many different areas, such as Virginia, which doesn't have high wind speeds, and so wind energy here wouldn't be as effective as somewhere in California, Texas, where there is high energy wind speeds. To come but the development of airborne wind energy systems is crucial to make changing this, because airborne wind systems are systems that don't have a tower, and there's two big things that are advantageous about not having a tower. First is that it's much less expensive, because these wind turbines are connected to a rope, and they look like a balloon, and they just float in the air, and without having to pay for the cost of the tower. That reduces the cost a lot, because the towers have to be really high to reach the high altitudes. And then also these airborne wind turbines without towers, they can reach higher altitudes, which means that in places like Virginia, the turbines can reach higher altitudes and they can be more effective. Where a wind turbine without a tower would not be as effective, because it couldn't reach that high of an altitude. This is currently being developed. It's not fully developed yet. There isn't a huge wind farm full of AWE systems yet, but this development is crucial to wind energy continuing to grow in the future years, and continue to grow bigger as a primary source of electricity in the United States. Overall, these three reasons, the AWE systems, the decrease in cost, and the government involvement and private company involvement, has led to increase of wind energy over the years. Compared to other new non-renewable energy, it's led to rapid increase of wind energy over the years. And this continued rapid increase of wind energy and also other non-renewable energy is really important in this day, because like I said in the introduction, non-renewable energy is gradually decreasing, and is slowly getting depleted, and in the future we're gonna need an alternate way to create the energy that we use to power all our houses and communities.